We're live. Hi. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Apoca Lunch Games. I am Felicity. I'm going to be your host tonight. We're going to play a tabletop RPG called Dumpster Fire, which I got in the itch.io Racial Injustice Bundle sale, which has a tremendous amount of fantastic games that are from a diverse array of people. I don't believe it's available any longer, but do check it out if you can. Definitely check out Dumpster Fire. It's a lovely 2-page long document that will take you 5 minutes to read, and then you can play with your friends and have fun for hours like we're about to do. So once again, my name is Felicity. You can find me on Twitter at RadmissFliss, or you can find me here on Twitch at Apoca Lunch Games. And joining me today, we have some excellent friends of mine. Let's start with Ulfrig. She's eating. They're eating. Let's start with LK. It occurs to me I was muted in Discord for that entire diatribe, so you guys could not hear a word that I just said. But
yeah, I was about to say something, but I wasn't sure.
That's okay.
I was watching, so I heard.
I'm doing so awesome at this producer thing. It's great. But yeah, LK, if you want to get started with our introductions, and we'll go around sort of popcorn.
Sure. Hi, I am LK, and I am here now. And I like being here now. Hi.
Okay. Nick?
Hello, I'm Nick. Since we're playing Dumpster Fire, I've decided I'm trash lit, and my name is Devil Girl from Mars.
Can you... That's amazing. Can you be a little bit clearer for people who are unfamiliar with Dumpster Fire? What is trash lit?
Trash lit is books and novels people would throw away. It is trashy literature, which means I'm immobile until I get many of me.
Nice. Kirsten?
Hi, I'm Kristen, and today I will be playing Chip, who is probably a raccoon, I guess. I don't know.
You're a trash screamer?
Yes, I am.
So trash
which means
screamers
I'm
are
loud.
opossums.
I did not see that, but I am a possum.
So they've got pockets, and they've got what was the other thing that they have?
Theater.
Yeah, because possums play possum, they play dead, and then they're marsupials, so they have pockets. So
Okay, this is starting to make sense now. Sorry.
no worries, we're not in any rush. This is totally casual tonight. Ulfrig.
Hello, I go by Ulfrig on the interwebs, and I will be playing Pizza the Rat.
Pizza the Rat, I love it. Can I get LK? Can I get your character's name?
I didn't realize that I forgot to say the character. So I am a trash panda. So I am the raccoon, and since I was stamped on a name, his name is Stumpy.
Okay, and Nick, one more time, what was your character's name?
Devil Girl from Mars. Probably shortened somehow, but I'm not in control of that. Also, if you Google that, the movie poster for that particular work of literature is amazing.
Awesome. I'll have to look that up at some point. I'm just taking notes here so I remember who's who. This was not decided very long before we started playing. So Dumpster Fire is a game about the inhabitants of a dumpster and their lives sort of protecting said dumpster. So in this case, we have a trash screamer played by Chip, who is Kirsten, or we have a trash connoisseur, who is a rat, Pizza, played by Ulfrig. We have a trash panda, Stumpy, played by LK, and we have a devil girl from Mars. Do you have a particular issue number? Are you one of a series, or?
It is just a singular novel, so no.
Okay, so just Devil Girl from Mars, which is trash literature, played by Nick. So we have a dumpster. This is going to be the 5th Street dumpster. It's sort of a downtown. It's what do they call it? It's like a project. So this is like an apartment dumpster, kind of fairly far into a city where there's usually more rats and definitely more pigeons than you would find further out in the burbs. But there's the benefit, of course, is that there's plenty of food and other shinies that you guys can have that is at your disposal. So also this 5th Street dumpster that you guys have, it gets 2 positive traits and a drawback. Now I've seen some discussion as to what that is, but did you guys want to clarify, or did you come to a consensus or agree on what that was?
Not that I know of, but I'm kind of good with whatever people want to go for.
I believe Ulfric had some things. Let me find the things.
Yeah, if people are fine with what Ulfrig suggested, I'm fine as well.
It looks like that was loud, well-stocked, and sturdy.
Yeah. So this sounds, is it fully stocked, I guess? And sturdy. So you've got a fairly new dumpster, and it's a big green bin, and it's not too grimy yet, but it'll get there pretty quickly. It's New York. It's August, so it's unbelievably hot and humid and gross, which is just perfect for you guys. Except Lit, it's not great for your pages, Devil Girl. It's not ideal, but that's just sort of the way that these things go. So this game uses 6-sided dice to run the game, and so at the very beginning I get to create a trash adventure by rolling the die 3 times. So give me just a moment here to come up with a trash adventure for you guys. So aside from bin chickens, one of the things that you have all become intimately familiar with throughout your lives in the big city, the Big Apple, is the various organized rat gangs. And sometimes they get big enough to form rat kings, and those are not really anything that anybody wants to have anything to do with, and even the rat gangs tend to try and stay away from them if at all possible. But boy, are there a lot of rat gangs. Now, Pizza, I don't know if are you affiliated with a rat gang, or are you independent?
I'm independent. I spend a lot of time working to get out of that life, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. But you also know that one of the major capos in the area is sort of a bigger rat, and he goes by the name of Ralph's because he's got a little bit of plastic bag that's stuck on him, just like wrapped around him permanently, making a little vest, like a cute little vest, but the logo on the back says Ralph's in the Human language.
Is Ralph from the Malrazzano family?
He is from the Malrazzano family, but he's been seen around 5th Street recently, and you're not really sure what that's about. But he's been getting closer and closer to your dumpster, sort of, it seems like he's had his nose and the nose of his boys in the dumpsters and trash cans of all of the critters nearby. And so it is a warm, humid morning, about 10 a.m., and you are what are you all doing around your dumpster at this point?
May I?
Of course.
So, since it's a little dangerous, Chip is going to herd all of her children into her pouch. Some of their names are Dorito, Sunny, Cheeto, and Funyun.
I got Dorito, Sunny, and Funyun. What was the other one?
Cheeto.
Cheeto. Just as you're shepherding, you're putting them in your pouch, or are you putting them in the dumpster?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
They are staying with me.
Sure. Go ahead and make a pockets roll for me. Because you wanna, you're trying to keep them out of sight from oh gosh, Ralph's as he walks up, right?
So my number is 3, and I rolled above it, so I fail.
So as Ralph's is walking up with a couple other rats, he calls out in his squeaky little voice, "Hey, yo, Cheeto! Hey, buddy! Been a while. You just moved into some nice digs, I see. Yeah, this is a nice dumpster you got down here." And
Excuse me, sir.
oh, don't worry, miss. We are entirely above board. But your boy Cheeto here, he's a sweet pea, right? We remember him when he was just a little itty bitty baby possum, hanging on to your fur with his little bitty paws. Remember when he came out? It was very sweet. Cheeto's our boy. We're good with Cheeto, right? We're good with Cheeto. He looks to his friends. They say sort of nod. Yeah, we're good with Cheeto.
Chip is clearly just disgruntled and continues trying to herd all of her Chip children into her pouch.
The Chip children get into the pouch. Cheeto complains a little bit about being put away when his friends have just arrived and he wants to hang out with them.
Cheeto, we will talk later.
But Ma, these are my friends. We grew up on the streets together. Don't you say we all gotta stick together like a big trash family?
Yes, and right now you are going to stick together with your siblings in my pouch, okay?
All right. Hey Ma, can I have some leftover nacho dust? Is there any more of that in there?
Yes, there's more. My pouch is like a TARDIS. It's bigger on the inside.
Ma! Sonny ain't sharing the nacho dust! They go inside and they just sort of like, you can feel them squabbling amongst each other. So Ralphs looks up, he says, so it's a nice warm morning. You guys got I'm assuming some fresh garbage last night. What's a big city rat gotta do to get a piece of that?
Well, you could start by barking like a dog.
Barking like a dog, huh? Well, that's not very polite. You know, Pizza, you could have been in with the Malratazzo family. You know, we look out for you. You could have been one of us. Hey, yeah, one of the sidekicks, who's this little guy known as Toilet Seat. Yeah, Pizza. We were practically from the same litter. We grew up in the same garbage pile. We came in on the same barge. You gonna tell me we ain't bros?
I don't know what you are to me, but it ain't my brother.
That's things right here in my tiny rat heart.
No, that's the garbage that stinks. We didn't get any last night. That's still last week's.
Last week's? That sounds nice and ripe. But hey, we ain't trying to pressure nothing. We just gonna pass on by. And so Ralph's takes his friends and they keep on moving down the street. And you guys watch them go. Just then, a couple of bin chickens fly down, and bin chickens, they're numerous, to say the least. But they're very stupid. Very, very stupid. They're not usually good for much of anything. But these two come down, they land on the edge of your dumpster, and they start talking to each other. Man, that Ralph's, he's got, that Ralph's, he gave me some food. It was a bit of bread. Oh, he gave you some bread, huh? Yeah, he gave you some bread. Yeah, he gave me some bread. And they just go on like this, and they're just talking back and forth.
Would someone kindly get these uneducated plebeians out of our dumpster?
Plebeians? I haven't got any problem with them. I support queer rights and all that shit, you know.
Hey, who's that book calling uneducated? Hey, that looks like a book. Hey, I could use that for a nest. Yeah, a nest. The bin chickens jump down onto Devil Girl from Mars, and they begin, their talons are pretty dull. They're not like good hunting birds. They're more scavengers. And so there's some dull scratches that they're putting into Devil Girl from Mars's cover. Is your cover still
Pizza's
on?
going to point behind them.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
But just the, like, it's a soft cover, but it hasn't been torn off. It's just, it looks like somebody just kind of tossed the whole book at one point.
Yeah. Definitely. Sorry, Pizza was going to do something.
Pizza's going to run up on top of in front of Devil Girl as they're scratching and point behind the trash chickens, bin chickens, and say, "Look, something shiny."
The bin chickens immediately turn around and fly off. One of them hits their head on the wall of the dumpster on the way out. Shiny, shiny, shiny! They just fly off without really verifying that there's anything shiny there. You have a feeling they'll probably be back later, but for the time being, you've definitely saved Devil Girl from Mars from a lot of real damage that they would have done after a few hours of scratching.
You all right there, hun?
Ow. I think they tore something.
Did someone say shiny?
Yeah, I'll find you a shiny if you fix Devil Girl's cover over here.
So dirty. Gotta clean. I'm gonna try and clean. Gotta clean.
You're cleaning?
I'm cleaning. I have to clean Devil Girl.
Okay, go ahead and make a hygiene check for me.
I have to roll under the highest one, right?
Yeah. Under the highest one and over the lowest one.
My highest number is 4. My number is 4, so I roll a 1, so it's success.
So, when you pick up Trashlit, when you pick up Devil Girl from Mars, you find that actually he was thrown into an old McDonald's hamburger. So there's like this mustard. There's this mustard on the bottom, and you're able to lick it all off and basically make him not as good as new, but certainly there's no more mustard left on him. And once he's done, you gently set him down on top of a nice, not mustardy garbage bag.
Ting, shiny. You're welcome.
Good work, friendo. And Pizza is going to look around. Is there like tinfoil or like a bag of chips or something in here?
Yeah, definitely. There is. There's both. Which one are you more interested in using, the tinfoil or the bag of potato chips?
I'm gonna, like, with my little rat teeth, bite off a little, like square of the tinfoil and give that to my buddy here, who just helped out another friend.
Nice. So another type of critter that you guys are well familiar with, something that you guys just sort of have to live with in the New York City climate. My least favorite of all critters on this green earth are cockroaches. Now, the cockroaches, they're definitely more clever than bin chickens, but they're shifty. They can be a little bit thieves sometimes, but for the most part, they're just sort of a part of the world that you guys inhabit. And there is a cockroach that you guys are pretty sure that you always know and always recognize. Sort of an older chap whose name is Nugget. And old Nugget crawls up on the wall of the dumpster. I said, I say, it seems to me that chap that came by earlier, what was his name? Is Ralph's, yes. He has been visiting other trash cans recently, and I've heard through my extended family, yes, that he has been forming some sort of a large alliance. We're not quite sure why yet, but when he doesn't get his way, rather than resorting to violence, he seems to be providing gifts, quite lavish ones, I've heard. In fact, the Second Street recycling bin? Why, those Corvids walked away with a whole bag full of shiny beads. He says, have you had anything quite so bizarre as a rat giving away treasures?
No, but it doesn't exactly fill me with confidence, you know.
No, I suppose not. Still, friendship is preferable to violence, I suppose, yes? And with that,
Depends on the friends.
yeah, with that, Nugget sort of goes back into the trash. He sees something delicious. Scurries back into the trash. Oh, yes! Wonderful bit of hamburger bun. Oh, the grease is still keeping it good. Oh, for at least another 5 or 6 years. So it's about this time that a human comes out of the building with a big black trash bag, and he's complaining, man, Ma's always on my case. There's so much trash. It's just, I gotta live on the top floor. Why do I always have to be the one that takes it out? Man, Jimmy never takes it out. It's such a slacker, you know? And you guys can tell he's about to lift up the lid of the trash can. Do you guys want to try hiding from him, or are you okay just to be seen?
Hide.
I also
say-
hide.
Chip, could you be a dear and move me out of the way of the incoming tide?
I will gently pick a Devil Girl from Mars up in my mouth, and I will scurry into a corner.
I'll make sure that Devil Girl don't fall on trash. Devil Girl is clean.
So
Pizza also hides.
the lid of the dumpster opens up, and this kid throws this big old bag of garbage in, and it's just rank. It must have been sitting in their apartment for 2 weeks without having been taken out. This is clearly trash from a full family, 4 living in, one of the squashed little apartments that that they have in New York, so I hear. Really making the most out of life the best they can. And you can tell by this garbage, which is just, it's full of bits of food that were unused, corn husks, and definitely big potato chip bags. Looks like there's some beer cans in there, potato skins, just a whole fabulous feast. And you guys are able to get in there and just divide it up and have your way with it. And
Dibs.
yeah, totally, you get dibs. And things sort of progress, and a few days pass by, and you don't see or hear from Ralph's again. And there start to be whispers. From the cockroaches that something big is happening in the Mulratazzo family. Something really crazy is going down.
Hey, Pizza. You have any clue what could be going on?
Nothing good for us, I don't think. We should probably start, I don't know, maybe we make some traps or something and put them out there. Anyone know how to make explosives? I hear cleaning products blow up all the time. Maybe something there?
No, I think it's okay. I've heard about this. You see, he's going to come back and confess his undying love because of how he misses the sight of one of you. Something like that.
Yeah, probably me. Sounds right. I've had that happen before. All the rats, they just always chasing tail. Don't let it mean anything.
I don't know, Devil Girl. Life ain't a book.
No. Books are alive.
But you.
Well, all books are. They just don't. It's very hard to talk when people are like reading you or shoving you into a bookshelf.
Well, Devil Girl's got spine. You can't deny that.
And a wicked sense of humor.
So, while Ralph's may have been a capo, sort of down around 5th Street, he always reported to a rat that was just commonly known as the Don. Very standard Italian mafia kind of organization among these rats. The Don is in charge of everything. He's very rarely seen. Often goes out in style. With usually a big entourage of rats. And you can always tell when the Don's coming because there's always just terrified screams of humans who have no idea what's going on as these masses of New York-sized city rats just go running down the sidewalk. And today is one of those days. You guys hear the screams that you know the Don is making an appearance. You're not quite sure how or why, but he's coming down to 5th Street. And
all right, people, let's button up.
So you guys are closing your dumpster?
Yeah. Barricade.
So, you guys, once you've closed your dumpster and you're holding it, especially Chip and Stumpy are holding it because they're sort of the tallest and most capable with their graspers of holding it. They're trying to hold the lid closed. You guys start to hear the scurrying sounds outside the dumpster as just thousands of rats begin to pour around. You guys hear the milling voices of these guys. Hey, this is a nice place. Hey, yeah. Yo, hey, Vinny, check out this dumpster. Hey, these guys got it nice over here. Hey, maybe we should move in here. Then you hear one clear, commanding voice. We don't move in this territory. Alright? This ain't ours. You want a rat war? You move in on this territory. We're here just trying to find Ralph's. Alright? Shut it, you mooks. And then you hear doom, doom, doom. A knock on the outside of your dumpster. Hey, yo. This the Don. I want to talk to yous.
So talk.
You do me the disrespect of not talking to me face to face? I am a rat of honorable means. I assure you. All I wish to do is see your snoot so that you can see mine and know that I mean you no harm. We are merely looking for a lost sheep.
Space. Space. You need space to open, please. Space.
Hey, boys, why don't you back up? Give the dumpster some room, huh? And you guys hear the scurrying of rats get a little bit quieter. And you hear from a little bit further away and a little bit muffled, "Hey, yo, how's this?"
Good.
Give me a
good.
minute.
"I am, if nothing, a patient rat."
So before Pizza goes out, Pizza is going to grab like a whole bunch of the nacho cheese dust and a glider and a bottle, like a little like hotel bar, mini bar bottle of liquor, and head on out there. And then
Okay. You see just this epic rat. Like, this rat is probably about the size of a cat, a house cat. Big old guy. And you've never seen him before, but if you had to guess, this is the Don. And he's surrounded by a bunch of other rats. And the Don is surprising for a sewer rat in New York. He's surprisingly well groomed. He's got this nice sort of gray brown fur. He doesn't really have like a snarly mouth. His eyes aren't like blinded or anything. His tail doesn't have any chunks. He is a very classy looking but big rat. And he says,
He must have the alligators help clean him.
"Oh, you know, I try to take care of myself. A rat of my size and stature, I've got to be a role model, you know? So we are looking for our good friend Ralph's, and we are wondering if mayhaps he has passed by this dumpster."
not for a couple of days. Why?
"Well, he is a good friend of ours, and a member of our family, and we have it on good authority that he's trying to... What's the word that the humans use? Create a schism. He's been taking some
Wasn't
of
he,
our
though?
food, giving it to other
Oh.
critters, like...
I believe our friend mentioned something about that. He's been giving donations to dumpsters for help.
Yeah, Nuggets and the Bin Chickens have all said something about that he's giving away bread and shit.
And you see that the Don sort of looks at his rats, and he nods, and this really small, very cute little rat comes up, and wearing, oddly enough, what looks like a newsboy cap. He says, "See, boss? See? I told you! It's just like I said! He just been giving it away!" And the Don says, "It appears, little Timmy, that you are correct." I don't know why I started going into, like, the Mafia Don from The Godfather. "It appears, little Timmy, that you are correct. He's been giving away our foods without permission, and not even offering protection for it. Something's gotta be done. Something's gotta be done. Did you perchance see which way our good friend went off in the direction of?"
Did we?
Yeah. No, look.
Yeah, I think Chip you would have seen. I think you were sort of at the top of the dumpster at that time. But it's up to you if you want to share that information. Lit, you didn't see anything. Devil Girl, sorry.
That's all right. It's hard for me to get out of the dumpster most days.
Are you down in the dumpster about it?
Chip sort of pipes up and says, I don't know for sure where he went.
A direction, that's all I ask.
I mean, he went that way, but like, lots of twists and turns. I don't know what else.
Hey, is Nugget
He pointed in slightly the wrong direction of where he went, but only slightly.
Hey, is Nugget around?
Nugget
Yes.
is, but I'm looking at this message that I just got on my phone, and I think it is worth taking a slight pause for me to figure out exactly how to respond to this. It says, imminent severe alert, CAL FIRE evacuation warning for eastern unincorporated Alameda County. It is being issued in advance of the weather event due to limited egress routes, which may be inaccessible if this fire spreads as expected. Be prepared to leave if the situation worsens. Those with livestock or access functional needs consider leaving now. So that's
Yeah, that sounds like something to look out.
something I need to discuss with my partner. Oh, and it's coming in
Yeah,
again.
that sounds good.
So we will take just a moment so that I can discuss how serious this is and what actions we will take, and we will come right back after. Thank you for sticking with us.
Stay safe, Fliss.
No pressure to continue if your family needs to get to safety. That's
Of course,
way
of
more
course.
important.
Yeah.
It might not be that bad though. If it's anything like the flood warnings up here, sometimes they kind of issue them well in advance just to make sure people are prepared for if it gets bad. Ooh, we've turned back on.
Yeah, so I'm back, and the consensus is that for the moment we're going to be fine. If there are increased alerts that say, holy hell, the world is on fire, get out right now, we will follow that up with heeding their warnings. As of right now, I think we're going to be okay. We're not that close to the hills, so hopefully things will be, fine. But I will definitely, of course, keep you guys apprised as things happen. But hopefully they won't. So, yeah. Where were we?
The Dawn was about to head off in slightly the wrong direction, or was given slightly the wrong direction to go.
Yeah, because I'm guessing Chip has her paws full with like 4 children and just does not completely remember.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. Still not bad. So, the Dawn thanks you. The Dawn, let me say that right. The Dawn thanks you for the service that you have done for us and our many rats. In the future, should the 5th Street dumpster fall under our protection, this will be remembered favorably for all of you. And with that, the rats, as sort of one large mass, just start streaming back out onto the streets. And you guys can already hear the terrified screams of the humans. And in the middle of it all, the Dawn just saunters casually away. I believe somebody was asking about the Nuggets.
We were the Nugget cockroach.
I was wondering if Nugget might have more information for the Dawn, since Nugget is the source of our information.
Yeah. The Dawn seemed very satisfied to get just sort of pointed in the right direction. So he doesn't really, he doesn't really have the tools to vet you as a source for the moment. But being pointed in the right direction, or in a general direction, is a start from where he was, which was nowhere. But when you call up Nugget before the Dawn leaves, it takes Nugget a little while to respond, and by the time that he gets there, the Dawn is already leaving.
Yes, sir. What is it that I can help you with, Mr. the Rat?
Was there, sorry, my voice got a little high there. Was there anything you could add to our information about, what's going on with Ralph's and his gang plans or anything?
Oh, Ralph's, yes, I had completely forgotten, yes. Really, it seems, rather, that Ralph's has jumped ship, as it were, took a couple of his colleagues with him, and has been looking for new digs, I believe they say, yes. He had some supply that he was using to try and bribe other trash cans for safety, but unfortunately his luck seems to have run out when he ran into a rival gang that didn't believe that he was trying to go straight. Now he seems to be rather up a creek without a paddle, if you take my meaning.
Is there any particular creek he might be either up of or at the bottom of?
Ooh, let me see, that could take some time to figure out. Really, just sort of putting together the rumors that I've heard. You see, cockroaches say many things. I could certainly go put my feelers down if that's something that you would like, but I believe the last time he was seen down by the pier, if that's right. Got caught up with some wharf rats down there, I believe, yes.
Oh, he was going for a cruise. That's so wonderful.
On the lifeboat.
A cruise, yes, I went for a cruise once. Oh, I rode that leaf all the way down into the sewers. I must have gone an entire city block. Oh, what a wonderful time that was. Oh, nothing like a good New York rain.
Yeah, if it's all right with you, Nugget, if you wouldn't mind sniffing around or whatever it is you do with your feelers there, we'd be pretty grateful for that. Yeah.
I shall keep my feelers to the ground and notify you the moment I hear anything. If you wish to find him, I suggest the docks would be probably the best place to start looking. Cheerio! And, you realize that he's not actually saying cheerio like goodbye, he's calling cheerio because he saw a Cheerio. And he runs off to go grab it and runs, and takes it down with him, into the depths of the dumpster.
So, what do y'all think about this? 'Cause, I just, I want to make sure that my babies are having a good home and all this happening.
Should be fine. Oops.
Nope.
We lost Ulfric.
We did. We lost Ulfric.
Pizza, no!
Pizza must have been
They
washed
mentioned
away by the
rain, so that could be maybe like a storm.
Give us just a minute. I'm going to transfer us back to our standby. We're having some technical difficulties, folks. Thank you so much for your patience.
No worries.
Okay, and we're back. And everybody should be in the right place.
Yay!
I'll get this producer thing yet.
You're
Okay.
doing great.
You really are. The background you set up is incredible and gives me life.
I'm glad you like it because the criticism that I got before we started was that it's got a lot going on, and so that was something that I was worried about, was that there would be too much going on. And
I feel like it fits the vibe of the game. Like,
that's what I was going for. Taking a sort of break to talk about the artwork. That's really what I was going for. Was I found just a bunch of pictures and sort of jammed them together to, they've got different pieces. Each of us has a different piece of trash. To be ours. Ulfrig, is everything okay?
Yeah, bad internet connection just faded. I've switched to wired, so with a bit of luck, that should be better now.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that everything's cool. Copacetic. As I stated in our Discord chat just a minute ago to all of our friends here, there are some kids playing around outside my apartment window, so I'm pretty confident that everything's okay and we're not all about to be consumed by an inferno. So, wouldn't that just make for the most exciting Twitch stream ever? That would be horrific, and I hope that never happens. Real talk. But yeah. We were... so, Nugget has gone down to... he found a Cheerio. He went down to go find more information on where Ralph's and his friends went. And...
He's gone into the deep trash.
And Stumpy had posed the question, do you try to track down Ralph's?
I mean, I suppose we could. It would make theoretically, the Dawn's protection would make our dumpster much safer.
true. I don't like being outside the dumpster very long, especially in. She looks dramatically up at the sun. Daylight.
Like, what we do with Ralph?
I mean, I got a couple of ideas. I think it depends on what Dawn wants,
Oh, pizza, you're coming in robotic.
Robot pizza.
Robot pizza.
I am not sure how to fix that.
I'll be right back if someone would carry me along on our adventure.
Robot pizza. The baddest and most badass pizza available. Coming soon to the theaters near you.
These aren't pepperonis. These are washers. Alfred, can you try saying it again?
I've got a couple of ideas of things we could do with Ralph's, but it depends on what the Dawn wants, You helping him out would be good, but we don't want to not help him out.
So to be clear, what according to Nugget, the Ralph's is going straight, and he's trying to leave the what was it, Malrazzo, the Malrazzo family, and he stole some of the rat mafia's food and has been giving it to dumpsters to protect himself. And now it sounds like he's in trouble. So it's possible that if you do save Ralph's from the wharf rats, you may also draw the ire of the Don if you don't give up Ralph's to the Don, which is what Ralph's would want. He would want to stay away from the Don. Stream kitty. If ever there was an appropriate stream for stream kitties, it's definitely this one, and also the cat game that Kirsten runs. I think, Kirsten, you ran the cat game, right?
I was going to run it, but it kind of didn't quite get through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Although I appreciate you knowing my brand.
Find a one of us in this group that doesn't like kitties, and I will find you a liar.
Definitely LK. I know that he hates cats.
That's why he plays one on TV.
It's a inside job.
Oh, he's just trying to besmirch their names.
I'm sorry. Kitten is the best kitty.
Kitten is the best kitty, and let's not feed Zeltar's paranoia.
Yeah.
Paranoia.
That's next week on Friday. Please join us. Big Universe Games. We're going to be playing Paranoia, and it will be wonderful.
So, I just ain't sure about what we should do here. I mean, I don't like getting too involved in this stuff.
Also,
sorry.
To be clear, you could go try and help Ralph when it's nighttime. There's no requirement for you to go during the day.
Oh yeah,
Traveling
Chip
up-
is just coming up with excuses.
I mean, if we go against the Dawn, we shouldn't do it. Clearly, we should go behind him in secret, right?
Agreed. You don't want to go against the Dawn, and to be honest, I'm not sure how much I want to get caught up with him either, because, rats, once they get the claws in you, there's just no getting rid of them.
Yeah. Klaus, no good.
Those bin chickens from a couple of days ago, they sort of land on a fire escape above your dumpster, and you guys can start hearing them talking. And one of them was like, "Oh man, did you see the way those rats were going to town on that other rat? Oh, I saw it. Oh yeah, I saw it. Man, did you see those rats going to town on that other rat? What rat? Man, they were going to town on that rat. They were going to town on that rat. What?
Stumpy, you should see what town the rat went to.
I don't know if that's exactly their meaning, but let me scurry up and have a little conversation with them.
You're gonna need to be a little bit sneaky in order to convince them that you're not a predator, because you do have them nice sharp screamer teeth. And these are mighty dumb birds.
Hey, I help.
Yeah, Stumpy, you might need to take this one.
Yeah.
Well,
They-
reminder that Pizza's good at infiltration.
Pizza has a specialty in infiltration. Pizza is not necessarily good at infiltration.
I'm confused. What's the difference?
My number is a 5. I am not very good at infiltration. But if folks would like, yeah, I can certainly try and infiltrate my way up there. I also had an idea where I'm not necessarily the one to crawl, but could I use infiltration to help Chip?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So you would add a d6. Let's see. If you want to help a trash mate who is about to roll, you say how you want to help and make a roll. If you succeed, you add +1 die. They add +1 die.
So I think Pizza would like to give Chip a disguise, and the teeth are the biggest sticking point. And so Pizza's going to go hunting around the dumpster until they find a couple of chiclets. And they're going to take the 2 chiclets and stick them on Chip's front teeth. And then they're going to continue looking around and find like 2 corn husks and stick them on top of Chip's head. And then they're going to say, "Now you're a bunny rabbit. No one ain't afraid of a bunny rabbit."
Hoppity hop carrots.
Perfect. You'll fool anyone.
Question.
Oh, I thought she was disguising you as a different sort of bunny.
So anyway, you hoppity hop up to the bin chickens.
Do I need to roll, or is this entirely just me trying to convince them that I am in fact a rabbit?
Go ahead and make a theater roll.
So my number is a 3, and I got a 6. So I rolled above it.
Nice. So they are totally convinced that you're a rabbit. Wow, would you look at this? A rabbit in the city. You ever seen a rabbit in the city before? I ain't never seen a rabbit. A rabbit in the city? A rabbit in the city? A rabbit in the city? They just start repeating each other back and forth.
Yeah, I'm in town from my carrot farm visiting my sister, Hops.
I was hoping you were going full Zootopia. That makes me so happy.
Oh, that was an accident. That was just the first rabbit thing I could think of. Yes, my name is,
Judy.
fine. My name is Judy Carrots. And I'm here visiting my sister Hops Carrots. And I just heard you all talking. What did you say? A rat? A rat went to town on another rat? I don't understand.
A rat? A rat? Did you see a rat? Oh yeah, there's a rat down there. Look, look. And they start pointing their beaks down at Pizza.
No, you were talking about something earlier. What was it?
Earlier. Oh, earlier. Yeah. Oh, did you see that rat? Oh, he was getting, those other rats were going to town on him. Oh, you should have seen it. Oh, they had him pinned down. It was like 1, 2, 1, 2. You can count? You never told me you can count. What's counting?
Okay, was one of the rats by chance big, like my size, or the size of one of those cat creatures.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Not as big as you, but there was this one. He had some plastic on him. He was pretty big. He was a pretty big rat. Yeah, I'd say he was a pretty big rat. Yeah, he was a pretty big rat. Had 2 other rats with him. Oh, those rats, they're sleeping with the fishes now. Whoa, sleeping with the fishes. That sounds nice. Yeah, I like fish. Fish are good. Yeah, I got pieces of fish once. You got pieces of fish once? I got pieces of fish once.
Chip is just gonna crawl down and be like, you know what? Devil Girl might know what sleeping with the fishes means. I'm just gonna go and ask him. Once she gets down there, she just sort of sits and stares at the camera like it's The Office and is like, that was horrible.
What was horrible?
Everything. I hate them. They said there was a big rat. They saw Ralph, and I think they said Ralph and some other rats are sleeping with the fishes, and I thought you might know what that means, Devil Girl.
Hey. I know. That's not good. Stinky and not clean. No good.
I've heard some of the other lit mention sleeping with the fish. It's like it's where people put people they don't like. They have them go sleep with the fish, and then they don't tend to show up in the story again.
Yes. Good punishment. No one likes to sleepy fish. Bad fish.
And then there was this one book about a big fish who ate people. So maybe the fish eat the rats?
Yeah, you guys aren't really that close to the pier. It's quite a walk from 5th Street to the dock. So it's pretty impressive that Ralph's made it that far. But he did have a couple of days to do it. But also you guys don't have really any experience with fish beyond what gets thrown away. So really nothing live. Except for that one time when somebody threw a goldfish in a bag out.
Rest in peace, Stephen. Rest in peace.
Stephen was nice. Good Stephen. Miss Stephen.
I miss that fish. He was a good guy.
He certainly said poop a lot.
Like when he went bloop, 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 bloop. That was pretty much all the time, but man, I miss Stephen. It's just sometimes a fish comes into your life and you wind up getting attached, and then who even knows what's supposed to happen when they go to the great green fish tank in the sky.
The dance you did once you let him out of the bag was really great. It was so nice of him to entertain us like that.
He tasted pretty good too, not gonna lie.
Yeah, he clean. Good Stephen. He clean also.
I needed that, thank you. What's up?
I'm going to pack a bug out bag.
Okay.
We may need to use them.
Okay.
If you look outside and look at the sky.
It looks like I've got to go pack a bug out bag. We may not be leaving. But unfortunately, I think this is as far as we're going to get in Dumpster Fire tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. This has been an absolute blast. I love you guys so much. Maybe at some point we'll be able to get back together and continue the adventures of Chip, Pizza, Stumpy, and Devil Girl from Mars. So, yes, be safe. As well, I will do my damnedest to be safe, and we will see you all next time. Once again, I am Felicity. You can find me on Twitter at RadMissFliss, or here on Twitch at Alpaca Lunch Games, or you can find me usually on Saturdays at this time. I'm on twitch.tv/storygirl, along with all of these fine people. And you guys want to do your outros really quick?
Hello, I go by Ulfrigs on the internet. You can catch me here on on Storygirl on Saturdays. We're on a different channel tonight, as well as on Tuesday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific-ish over on Shay Foxy's channel, where I play, sticking with our theme of animals, a Fey Grey Malkin who can turn into cats and squirrels and all sorts of other things.
I'm Nick. I'm at fell_strike on Twitter. I'm mostly just on Storygirl's channel. Someday soon I'll probably be on another channel as well. But yeah.
Do I go?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, I'm Kirsten. You can find me on Twitter at Kirsten Crafts. That's pretty much it.
Hi, I'm LK, and I am also usually on Storygirl's channel on Saturday, and I'll be whenever and wherever these people call me to be, because they are amazing, the best. And
Aw.
yeah,
We love you
You
too.
are too.
Thank you again so
As
much for
you
joining
should.
us. Do take care, and we will see you again as soon as we are able. Bye.